Short video of memory and thought. Can you see my mouse moving over here? Well, if we look over here in this area over here, I should get out my pointing stick. If we look in this area over here, we see the flower or the big W. Okay, here we see the big flower. Here we see the small flower. Here we see the big flower. Now, are we talking about the flower up and the flower down? Seed of life. Now we're going to talk about over here. This sort of looks like a ball, another ball, and a penis over here, right? Entering into the Vijiji spot, which is the center of the game. What is this? This happens to be this board over here. Where do I get this design from? These are the numbers, black and red, separation of black and red. This is how the numbers. This is one set, these are the numbers of black and red. Now, in between here is the separation. It's three sets of numbers. Here's the center number. Here is the left. Here is the right. Here is the center. Here is the right side of the center. Here's the left side of center. This is a void. Inside the void, this is what it creates. It creates the flower and the tree between up and down. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 36, 216, and this is this design. Here is what the design looks like in simplicity. This design over here. Square, 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 square. 4 circles. And as you go down this circle, you can see there are 4 areas. Here shows 1 and 8. Here shows 88. Here it shows 88. Here it shows 1 and 8. So it goes 18, 88, 18, 88. That's the way it shows up. From 1776 to 1888 is 112, which is 112 is 5656, or 4 times the moon. 2 systems that run into this. So this is something out of roulette. They show orphan here, 5 numbers and 3 numbers. Okay, this is the tir of the cylindre. I don't know exactly what that means in English, but this is on every single roulette. Look online, you will see this. Look up roulette, you will find it. That's where I found it. Over here it says 1734-6. 1734, this is Mars, equals to 1776. This is 75. 7 and 5 is 12. 7 and 5 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. So this is the half-life. How many numbers up here? How many numbers down here? I have not counted yet. This is on the European side of roulette. There's the North American and the European. Then they're showing numbers. 1 equals 58. 2 equals 62. Number 3 equals 66. Number 4 equals 70. Number 5 equals 74. Number 6 equals 78. Number 7 equals 82. Number 8 equals 80. Number 8 equals 86. Number 9 equals 90. If this was in magic square, number 4 would equal 58. Number 9 would equal 62. So if 9 was 62 and 9 is 90 equals 152 memory. 2 and 9 is now memory. Joint of magic squares. This is just by adding these numbers with this over here in order. Put this in the pound key, and in the pound key 1, 10, 19, 28. 2, 11, 20, 29, 3, 12, 21, 30, 4, 13, 22, 31, 5, 14, 23, 32, 6, 15, 24, 33, 33, 7, 16, 25, 34, DC, inside 7, 8, 17, 26, 35, electric company, 9, 18, 27, 36, creation of 9. Inside of magic square, 7 in numbers. 7 in numbers, okay, is the cycle of the moon. 7 in numbers is now playing from the spot of Saturn. This is now playing from the spot of Saturn, which Saturn equals to this. The total here is 160. The number to Uranus is 94. The number to Saturn is 93. 9 and 9 is 9. 9 and 7. 9 times 7 is 63. Creation in the spirit of 76. This has to do with the mixture of Pythagorean numbers and magic square numbers, and all based on the 4 sets of numbers in here. Now let's remember, let's not count any of the first 9 numbers. Let's just count everything after that. Number 1 would equal to 58. Number 2 would equal to 60. Number 3, hold on a second. Number 3 will equal to 63, creation. 186, the cat's life. Number 4 will equal to 76, creation of Mars, half a memory. 5 will equal to 69, rotation. 6 will equal to 72, the time clock. 72 times 5, equilibrium. 7 will equal to 75, back to electric company. This is the egg. This is the cycle of the moon. This is creation. 8 will equal to 78, which is the twin doorways. 9 will equal to 81, or the birth inside Venus. So there's many ways to look at this, because 9 is also a replica. 9 and 6 will now replicate Saturn, birth inside Saturn. This will be the spirit, birth inside Neptune. This will be Uranus, the birth inside Saturn. And when we duplicate it, okay, because number 7 is now replaced by Neptune. All this is duplications. What happens? Let me explain to you what happens. What happens with these numbers is when you count these numbers in regular numbers, and then you change it over to magic square. Well, in magic square, the 1 position, Mars moves into the 1 position, and in the Mars position, Earth moves into place. So the value from Earth moving into Mars is a total of 51 and 52, 512 memory. 103, which is the same numerological count in numbers when you add up the word Mercury, equals to 103, as known as the first planet, but as a replica in the 10 world as number 9. In the 7 world, 1 gets 6, which is the half-life, and in the 13 world, the world of passages, okay, the 1 gets the 3. 1 and 3, 1 and 6, 1 and 9. Going from the first position to the last position. Now, what happens is we start off Mercury as number 9. Then what's going to happen is that it'll be 9 and 4 will create 13. 9 minus 2, 9 plus 7 will create the 7th gate. We also have to understand, do we count the sun as 0? 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. This meaning 0 equaling to the sun and Mercury, the sun and Venus. It all depends on the question. What is the question you're asking, and how would you like to put the sun's position? Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.